Police are searching for the person who shot two Minnesota state lawmakers. Right now, we're getting an update from the Attorney General, Governor Tim Walz, and police. Let's listen in.
Wells, the mayor of Brooklyn Park. We're here today because an unspeakable tragedy has unfolded in Minnesota. My good friend and colleague, Speaker Melissa Hortman, and her husband Mark were shot and killed early this morning in what appears to be a politically motivated assassination. Our state lost a great leader, and I lost a dearest of friends. Speaker Hortman was someone who served the people of Minnesota with grace, compassion, humor, and a sense of service. She was a formidable public servant, a fixture and a giant in Minnesota. She woke up every day determined to make this state a better place. She is irreplaceable, and we've been missed by so many. Minnesota's thoughts and prayers are with her family, her loved ones, her children, and her parents. My prayers also go out to State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, who were each shot multiple times. The Hoffmans are out of surgery at this time and receiving care, and we are cautiously optimistic they will survive this assassination attempt. This was an act of targeted political violence. Peaceful discourse is the foundation of our democracy.
This is sad. This is very, very sad, but I'm not even surprised because y'all been calling these people Nazis and Hitler and everybody that's on that side is racist and all types of names. And then y'all expect people to just let them live, let them walk around. I would hate to be a politician in times like this. I don't even care what side you're on at this point in time. The fact that you are just a politician means you're going to have hate regardless. You don't even have to be a politician, obviously, but I'm just saying you have a hit on your name as soon as you become a politician. Doesn't matter. It's crazy.
We don't settle our differences with violence or at gunpoint. In the state of Minnesota, and as recently as last week, in the most closely divided state legislature in the country, we sat down, we worked things out, we debated, we shook hands and compromised, and we served the state of Minnesota together. We proved that it's possible, even in these politically charged times, to find compromise and adhere to the principles of democracy and civil discourse. We must all, Minnesota and across the country, stand against all forms of political violence. At this precipice moment we're on, this tragic act here in Minnesota should serve as a reminder to all of us. The democracy and the debates in the halls of Congress, in state houses, in school boards, is a way to settle our differences peacefully and move society to a better place. We're collaborating with all local, state, and federal agencies on a full investigation. We're committed to keeping Minnesotans informed as the situation continues. I assure you that those responsible for this will be held accountable, and each and every one of us are committed to making sure that a tragedy like this never repeats itself in Minnesota or across this country. I'd now like to turn it over to my public safety.
I think y'all will have to do a better job of, not making the other side look like they're pretty much the devil in disguise. This is sad, man. Honestly, this is why politics is so dividing and so dangerous to be in, because in one hand they call each other names on TV, on television, but behind closed doors, they're actually working together, and they have no choice but to work together. And they probably actually do respect each other. And it's sad to say. It's sad to say, because someone just watching the news and thinking that these people are actually enemies. In a sense, like you just heard them say, they were close friends. They were good friends, and they were working together to try to make Minnesota a better place. or sorry, yeah, Minnesota, Minneapolis, right? Try to make it a better place. And again, this is sad, man. Nobody condemns. Nobody wants violence. We condemn violence. We don't want to see anybody. These people are just doing their job. You know, some I can understand. You know, when they say like, "All right, this person's a dictator," or this person is, uh, abusing the power. I get that. I get that when it's being taken too far. But to try to go after a mayor, to try to go after a governor, to try to go after even a senator, like a Supreme Court judge, like if I feel like all those positions, you're going to have some type of target on your back, especially if you lean more radical or not. And it's sad to say, but this is politics in the United States, and this is politics all over around the world. I heard recently, even in Nepal, that there was supposed to be elections going around, and the people wanted this certain guy to be the next prime minister, but instead the current regime or current people in power decided to try to get this guy locked up, and they were successful. So it's sad to say, but this is politics, and it's a dangerous game. But let me know y'all thoughts about this down below in the comments. Praying for the family, of course. Praying for those loved ones that lost a sister, and all those loved ones that are hurting because of this situation. We're just praying for peace. Honestly, we're praying for the United States also, because this is what's going on now is super, super divided. All right, it doesn't matter whether you're Democratic or Republican. What is going on now, it feels like it's so divided. People are just not happy. Even though some people are happy, some people think everything is normal, everything is fine. There's some people that can't stand what's going on now, and they're making it be known, and they're willing to even burn down or kill somebody in this sense to get their point across. So let me know your thoughts, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out. Till next time, man. It's your boy Dgotsauce. Peace.